Good morning, good morning. How y'all doing this morning? Go ahead and double tap on that screen real quick. Go ahead and double tap on that screen real quick. How y'all doing this morning? How y'all doing this morning? It's your favorite online motivational speaker, your favorite online life coach, man. It's been a couple of days. You know what I mean? It's been a couple of days. I had to rest up, had to get my mind right, had to get my body right. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get prepared for everything that, oh my gosh, everything that God got coming for us, man, in this season. I hope you guys are ready. Man, listen, I'm telling you right now, I posted it yesterday. I sent y'all the screenshot. If you have not already got your ticket for Philly, I need for you to get your ticket. That's going to be Saturday, January the 27th. And right now they at 68% sold out already, and the link haven't even publicly been posted on social media just yet. When I tell you I got the realest supporters, when I tell you I got the realest folk, you know what I'm saying, man, I'm gonna tell you right now, boy, listen. Y'all do not play about me, and y'all do not play about getting in the room with me. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I love that. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like some folk be like, oh, okay, well, you know what I mean? So people gonna support you, but when they show up, y'all, I'm telling y'all too solid for me, baby. Y'all some solid folk, and I ain't used to that, but I'm getting used to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting used to it. 68%, 68% sold out already. And we ain't even dropped the link publicly on social media. Y'all just been seeing the flyer. Those of you that said y'all wanted tickets and I didn't inbox y'all the link and y'all sending me the screenshot, got it. Ain't nobody doing no tongue wrestling, no back and forth, man. I love that about y'all, man. So I just want to say I appreciate each and every one of you guys who've already grabbed your ticket for the Get in the Room tour. You know what I'm saying? 2024, y'all know that's going to be the intimate setting. So the seating is limited. It's an intimate setting, so the seating is very limited. I'm doing a limited amount of tickets because I want to get up close and personal with my supporters. I want to create an ambiance where you guys can actually really expose your truth. I want to create a ambiance where you guys, we can dig into that broken little girl, that broken little boy, and we can really break that down so that we can start healing from the inside out is what the purpose of the Get in the Room Tour 2024. So seating is going to be limited. I'm going to tell y'all that now because I want to touch folk. I just want to be real with you. I want to be able to sit right there. This going to be almost like you having a conversation with me. Understand that we sitting down and we're going to put it out there on the table. If you ever been to a conference where it's then got really real, that's where we going to be at. That's where it's going to be at, baby. Tears going to be shed. Understand that I'm talking about we getting down to the nitty gritty. We pulling back layers. We exposing our true selves because we can't heal what we hide. And I know, you know what I'm saying? Mastermind tour has been amazing. We're going to end that Saturday, December the 30th in Houston, Texas. We're going to end the Mastermind tour and we're going to slide right on into the Get in the Room tour. The Get in the Room tour is going to be completely different. I just want you guys to know it's going to be different because of the setting. And there you go right there, Latoya. It's a healing session. If you've never experienced a healing session, if you never got into a room full of people that want to just get open, get honest, get transparent, I want you to understand this is not going to be something that you want to miss. Y'all have never seen me promote something so hard and like how I'm doing with this, because I'm telling you, when God puts something on your heart to do and you know that you're called to do just that, to say, oh, okay, well, we ain't trying to pack it out. I want limited seating. I don't want you to go out here and see if you can pack out this building and pack out that building. I want this amount. Man, listen, I'm telling you. Okay, I'm just gonna. I'm done. If you miss it, you're gonna be one of them people that's online. Like, how I done that? You know what I'm saying? How I made that mistake. I just want you to know that that's what it's gonna give. It's gonna give that. You know what I'm saying? I've never been so excited about something in my whole entire life. I was excited about going on tour this year. Excited about all the doors that God was opening and all the things that He was doing this year. But when He dropped this on me, I had no idea that I was gonna run another one, that I was going to get back out there. And when this dropped on me, I'm going to tell you right now, it hit me. And I was in a face full of tears myself, because it's no better way to put it than to say a real life healing session is about to go down. It's about, I just want you to, it's about to go down. Saturday, January 27th, Philadelphia. We starting in Philly. We starting in Philly. Understand that. All right. But what I'm gonna be talking about today though, I hope y'all ready. I hope y'all got y'all ink pens and all of that, because I got a message that I'm gonna drop. I got a message that I'm gonna drop at Ashley. You already know I'm gonna bring it to Atlanta. You already know how we gonna do it. I'm definitely gonna come to Atlanta. I gotta stop through Atlanta. Atlanta is like home for me. You know what I'm saying? So y'all get ready. We doing Philly first. We doing Chicago. We doing Philly. Then we doing Charlotte. Then we doing Detroit. Those are the first three that's on the list. You know what I'm saying? So Canada, y'all on the list. Jamaica, y'all are on the list. We going international with this. God is so good. I just want to say this, and the message that I'm gonna be talking about today too, though. Kira, y'all don't do that to me. Y'all don't mess me up before I get too started. Y'all in my comment section already ready. I want to say something to y'all this morning. Sometimes y'all waste a lot of time because y'all trying to get ready and y'all trying to be in the right position and y'all want to handle this and y'all want to handle that before you step into what God has called you to do. And I just want to tell you that right there, that ain't the right thing to do. I want you to understand that that's a distraction of the enemy. I want you to understand that every single time that you do that, you're holding up your own progress. You're slowing up your own progress. You're stunning your own growth. That the only reason why you're stuck right now in life is because of you. It ain't the enemy. It ain't the devil. It ain't nobody that's standing around you. It ain't no naysayers that's around you. When you're sitting over there saying, oh yeah, well, I just ain't got this right yet and I ain't got that right yet. And I'm still doing this and I'm still doing that. So I just got to handle that and this before I get out there. I want you to understand that in that moment, you are choosing to self-sabotage. In that moment, you're stunning your own growth. In that moment, you're making a conscious decision within your life to say that I'm going to sit right here and continue to sink in my life. I'm going to sit right here and continue to be broken right there in my life. I want you to understand that sometimes you're going to have to show up in your life. And when you show up, man, I was about to say, give me the 10K so I could drop the topic. Y'all already at 11K. Okay, TikTok, that's how we doing it. IG, what's good? Double tap. Let me get 5 badges up top on IG real quick. I want to say this sometime. I want to say this, right? I want to say this. And church folk, I know y'all know how I come in on Mondays, baby. We come in heavy. We come in real hot. We come in real heavy. Hello, somebody. Double tap on that screen. If you driving, you might want to pull over real quick. If you at work, you might want to put your church finger up. Tell them you got to make your way to the bathroom real quick. Because Coach about to say something that's going to send you running right up off that line. I want you to know, if you sitting in your bed, go ahead and sit, slam up. Because this right here, this gonna be the part. Sometimes we sit and we wait. Oh, I want to fix this first. I want to fix that first. I want to get this together first. I want to stop doing this and I want to stop doing that. And not understanding that the only person that's being hurt by you sitting over there making excuses for why you can't get in alignment, why you can't get done what needs to be done, the only person that's affected by that is you. What's your topic, Coach? My topic this morning is this right here. God, this all I got. That's all I got. Some of you, come on, double tap. What you say? That's all I got. I got to show up, and this is all I got. If you know for a fact, and I told you to pull over because you know sometimes you show up, and when you show up, you just got to show up, and this is all that I got. This is all that I got. That's it. That's all. This is all that I got. I got to show up broken. I got to show up with a face full of tears. I got to show up one leg in a kickstand. I got to show up crawling on my belly. I got to show up, and I'm dragging myself in there. And sometimes I ain't even got the strength to get up. I just got to lay back in the bed and just say that I'm here. What's your topic, Coach? My topic this morning is, that's all I got. Yeah. That's all I got. That's all I got. That's all I got. See, you got to understand the importance of showing up and just offering what it is that you have. That's it. That's all. You're thinking that you have to have your life perfect. You got to have all your ducks in a row. You got to have it all mapped out. You got to be able to quote scripture after scripture. You're thinking that you got to be in perfect alignment. You got to have this and that. And sometimes you got to understand that you got to show up and just let it be known. That's all I got. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait on y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna wait on y'all. Send me some love, TikTok. And yeah, cause some of y'all, I know y'all running right now, and y'all done threw y'all shoes and whatnot. I'm gonna wait on y'all to get them, because we're gonna be throwing them some more. So I'm just gonna wait on y'all to send me some love real quick. Send me some love down here on TikTok. If you know for a fact that you in that season of your life right now where you feel like, baby, look at here, I'm at my lowest level, coach. I'm at my lowest level right now. I ain't never been this depressed. I ain't never been this stressed out. I ain't never been to this place in my life where I didn't know if I was coming or going. I ain't never had to walk away from so many people. I ain't never had to cut ties with so many people. I ain't never been this hurt. I ain't never experienced this level of betrayal. I ain't never experienced this level of pain. And I really and truly don't know what it is that I'm supposed to be doing right now. I don't even know what my purpose is right now. I don't know what I'm called to do right now. Some days I just wake up and I'm just up. Some days I just do what I've been doing because it's a habit for me to go and do it. And I want you to understand that you have got to change your perspective. That's a red ink pen note right there. I got to change my perspective. That's right. Ooh, come on. I got to change I just wake up. I just wake up, coach. Sometimes I just wake up. I need you to change your perspective. Yeah, because you're looking at it like, oh yeah, well, some days I just wake up, and I want you to understand that every single day that you wake up is a blessing. Every single day that you wake up is a brand new day for you to do over. Hello, somebody. What you say, coach? I said every single day that you wake up, baby, that's a blessing. Every single day that you wake up, that is a brand new day for you to go out and for you to do it over. You got to understand that as long as you got breath in your body, as long as you got the activities of your limbs, as long as you are clothed in your right mind, then it is your brand new day for you to simply do it over. Hello, somebody. That means I ain't got to worry about what I did yesterday, how I cried yesterday, what I was going through over there. That right, I done been exposed to that already. I done dealt with that already. I done felt that already. I done cried already. I'm in a brand new this is a brand new day. Yeah. What Gorilla say? Oh, baby, I love tomorrow. I dare you to put that in my comment section. Oh, baby, I love tomorrow. Yeah, come on, double tap on the screen. You might as well. Oh, baby, I love tomorrow. Yeah. I might care today, but baby, I love tomorrow. I love tomorrow. I'm waiting on y'all. I'll just put it in the comment section. Oh, baby, I love tomorrow. I love tomorrow. Somebody gonna get mad about that part. Oh, baby, but I love tomorrow. I love tomorrow, baby. Understand that I love tomorrow. Yeah, you might have got that reaction today, but you ain't gonna get that tomorrow. You might have got them tears today, but you ain't getting that tomorrow. I might have been down bad, didn't know if I was coming or going, but baby, no. Baby, I'm not taking that over into my tomorrow. Oh, baby, I love tomorrow. Hello, somebody. Understand, I can be going through hell and high water right now, in the darkest hour right now, really down bad in the trenches right now, really struggling through the mud right now. But baby, when tomorrow come, hello, somebody, how that boy say, when tomorrow will bring there you go, a better me, baby. Hello, somebody, double tap on that screen. You have got to understand that you got to start setting time limits for how long you gonna be down, because it's okay to be okay. It's okay not to be okay, but it's never okay to stay that way. Yeah, I might be not okay today, but I ain't staying that way. That's a fact right there. I might not. Yeah, it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to have a bad day. It's okay to be off a little bit. It's okay to be going through things a little bit. You sure enough right. That is a fact. It's okay not to be okay, but baby, it ain't never okay to stay that way. I am not going to stay not okay for nobody. Understand that. That's right. I'm gonna go through what I gotta go through. I'm gonna feel whatever emotions that I gotta feel through that, and then I'm getting myself back up. That's right. The same way I gave myself permission to sit and soak, I'm going to give myself permission to get right on up out of there. That's right. You got about 2 hours to go through what you're going through. And baby, I'm up to the next thing. Hello, somebody, because after you done did so much work on yourself and you done put in so much coming back from all these things, you ain't got time to waste. Yeah, come on. Let's just be real. Yeah, I ain't got time to waste. God, this all I got. This all I got right here. I'm going to have to come broken, baby. I'm coming broken. I'm coming down bad. I'm coming with a messed up mindset. I'm coming with a heart that's in a whole bunch of pieces. I'm coming over there with no friends. I'm coming over there with I don't know what kind of family members these here folks is. I want you to understand this right here. This how I'm going to have to come, because this is all that I got. And what I need for you to understand is this right here. You got to stop waiting to get right before you get started. Hello, somebody. That's note number one. I got to stop waiting to get right before I get started, because me waiting to get right before I get started is just me prolonging my own healing. Who's stopping you from healing? That's just you. That ain't nobody stopping you from healing but you. Ain't nobody slowing up your process but you. Ain't nobody holding you back from your greatness but you. And one day or another, you're going to have to wake up and understand that your life is your responsibility. At one point or another, you're going to have to prioritize yourself. At one point or another, you're going to have to make yourself your own assignment in your life. You done built enough booze. You done built enough bays. You done built enough buns. You done built enough people for a lifetime. Understand that you done made a bunch of folk great for other people, perfect for other people, happy for other people. Now it's time for you to put that same type of energy, that same type of effort, that same type of dedication, make those same type of sacrifices for yourself. At one point or another, you're going to have to understand that you too matter. How you think matters, how you feel matter, what you're going through matters. Baby, I got to prioritize me. Come on now. Let's be real. Yeah. When it come down to us, we always on the back burner. We always second best. We always runner up. We always picking up whatever is left out. No, baby. Understand that. I'm trying to get to the front line right now. Hello, somebody. I'm trying to get to the front of the line right now. I don't know about nobody else, but I'm excuse me. I'm on my way to the front line right now. That's right. Might step on a couple of toes. Might have to move around a couple of folk. What I told you. Might have to navigate through some pain, navigate through some betrayal, navigate through some letdowns, navigate through some echoes, some drama, some trauma, all of that, baby. But understand that I'm pushing my way to the front line. I'm pushing my way over there because I'm tired of being the person that's down bad. I'm tired of being the person that got to sacrifice. I'm tired of being the person that got to just settle for whatever. I'm at a place in my life right now where I'm prioritizing me, and I don't care who I got to lose in the process. I'm picking me. That's a fact. You could put that in the notes, baby, right there. I'm picking me, and that's a fact. I would say, Coach, I don't care who I'm losing, I'm picking me. Don't care who I'm pissing off, I'm picking me. Don't care who walk away, I'm picking me. Don't care who get in their little feelings, who get in their little bag, I'm picking me. Don't care how much y'all try to not talk to me. Don't care how you try to gang up and whatnot, because you're going to need a slew of y'all to be able to handle me, baby. I know what it is that I bring to the table. Hello, somebody. Let me get 5 badges, IG. Would you say, Coach, oh, they're going to have to team up. They're going to have to team up. They're going to need a slew of them. That's what my grandmama would call it. You're going to need a slew of them to be able to take down what it is that I'm doing, baby. Understand that when you know who you are, you also know who you are not. You know when you are protected. You know when that hedge of protection is surrounding you, when you're operating in your calling, when you're operating in your purpose, when you're doing what it is that you're supposed to be doing, and your intentions are pure, and you ain't trying to finesse and finagle. You ain't trying to hoodwink. You ain't trying to have your way with folk. Yeah. That anointing, you can't copy. Oh no, you gonna need a slew, baby. Yeah, you gonna need a slew. Yeah, you gonna need a slew. Understand that? You gonna need a slew. I just want to say that I can't afford to be waiting to get right before I get started. I gotta be proactive in my life. I gotta start my healing journey right now today. Understand that I gotta get ahead of this thing. Like I teach my people in the Patreon. When it comes down to your life, you gotta be passionate about your life. So passionate about your life that you're being proactive. You cannot afford to be reactive in your life. Understand that. What do you mean by that, Coach? I'm saying that if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. If you're ready already, when the start hit, you just start. But if you're the type of person that's constantly procrastinating, if you're the type of person that's constantly putting it off till the next day, if you're the person that's always making excuses, if you're the type of person that got every reason in the world for why you can't get it done, then you're the type of person that's over there just waiting, and you want something to fall out the sky to you. And what you got to understand, that in order for you to have a better life, you have got to create a better you. Come on now. Yeah. If you want a better life, you want a better you. You want a better everything but you. You want folk to hold you in every kind of way but accountable. And that right there ain't gonna work on this here journey. Hello, somebody. You want folk to hold you in every kind of way but accountable. And that right there, that ain't gonna work in this here journey. That's right. It ain't gonna work in this here journey. Good morning, Dessa. How you doing, baby? Good morning, Leandra. I see you on here as well. Crystal D, I see you tapping in. Send me some love, man. Double tap on that screen. I want you to understand that you owe this right here to yourself. This thing here is is personal. I don't know about nobody else, but this right here is personal. After you done watered you down and played with you for half of your life, you got to understand that it turns into a position where, oh baby, this is personal. Thank you, Camille. Thank you, Goddess. I appreciate those flowers. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. You got to stop waiting to get right before you get started. I want to go to note number 2. I want to go to note number 2, and note number 2 got me so turned that I'm just trying to, just put we ready in the comment section. Just put we ready. Just put we ready, coach, in the comment section. I'm going to go to note number 2. Note number 1 was you got to stop waiting to get right before you get started. That's right. Why? Because you got to be proactive in your life. You got to be passionate in your life. You got to know exactly where it is that you're going. And I want to go a little bit deeper before I get to 2. I want you to understand that you should be setting goals for your life. You should have a 30-day goal, a 60-day goal, and a 90-day goal, and you should have them at the beginning of every 3 months. That's a fact. That's a fact. At the beginning of every month, I ask my people in my Patreon, what's your goal for this month? It need to be finished by the 30th or the 31st, however many days in that month. You should be setting a new goal for yourself every single month. Every single month, there should be something in your life that you're marking off that I did that. I might have been struggling with my morning routine, but I didn't master that. I might have been struggling with meditation, but now I mastered that. I was struggling with going and reading my 2 chapters a day. Oh, baby, that I mastered that. And why do I say that? Because you got to understand that small accomplishments, setting small goals is what's going to help you build that momentum. That's what's going to help you get into that place where you can start building those big goals. Oh, baby, that's just free game right there. You better get in my Patreon if you're not in there. I just want you to understand that you got to get, you ain't going to get all of that. Hold on. That's Patreon talk. That's Patreon talk. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this next one? That's Patreon talk. You got to get in. You got to get in the class, baby. I want you to understand that you got to stop waiting to get ready to get right before you get ready, because I need for you to understand this right here. Note number 2 is, if he called you, that call is going to come with a cure. What you say, coach? A call with a cure. I drank to that. Look, Kira say period. a call with a cure. A call with a cure. Yeah, some of y'all like, wait a minute, what that mean? A call with a cure. Remember when I said that all you got to do is show up? When I told you, as I said, the topic of this morning is, God, this is all that I got. All you got to do is show up with what you got. All you got to do is show up and be willing. All you got to do is show up and be, you know what I'm saying, in that position where you're ready to surrender it all. All you got to do is be willing to give it all up. And the problem is you struggle because you want to be in control. You struggle because you want to dictate and control how the outcome is going to be. If you really want to grow, if you really want to evolve, if you really want to heal in your life, you got to be willing to give it up. Because once you step into that position, there's going to be a cure that's going to come as well. Let's talk about Gillian. Thank you, Shay Shay. Baby, yeah, let's talk about Gillian. Gillian said, wait a minute, how you gonna call me to go out here and handle such a big task? I come from the weakest tribe. Hello, where my Bible people at? Yeah, I come from the weakest tribe. Ain't no way you want me to go out there. Ain't no way you want me to go out there and do such a thing. I ain't gonna be able to do that. Not only do I come from the weakest tribe, I'm the weakest one out of the tribe. So how are you gonna call me to come out here and do this? I want you to understand that all you gotta do is show up. All you gotta do, it's going to be a cure attached to that call. When you are fixing your life, when you're healing, when you're growing, when you're evolving, you got one job, and that's to surrender it all. That is red ink pen note right there, coach. Baby, you got to understand that that's your job, to surrender it all. Gillian didn't think that he was going to be able to do it. I come from the weakest tribe, and I'm the weakest one in the tribe. There's no way that I can accomplish this task. Understand that if he called you to do something, if he put you in position to do something, if the opportunity is coming to you, if the door is being open for you, if the yes is coming to you, then that right there, oh, that belong to you, baby. What you trying? Yeah, you right there because you supposed to be right there. That's your stuff. That's your stuff. Some of y'all leaving a lot of y'all stuff on the table. I just want to put it out there. Don't get mad at me. I just want to put it. Some of y'all leaving a lot of y'all stuff on the table. You leaving a lot of your stuff on the table, baby, because you walking around with that inadequate spirit. You walking around with that. Yeah, that's right. And that inadequate spirit that you got, that's making you think that you're not good enough, that you're not capable, that you won't be able to get it done. That inadequate spirit makes you show up like a coward. It makes you show up being real weak-minded and gullible, like you ain't got no backbone. That when you show up and you show up like you're not sure, when you show up and you show up and whispering to folk and tiptoeing around folk, then guess what? That right there, that's what we're talking about. At the end of the day, you got to show up in every single room, in every single environment, in every single place. You got to show up like I'm supposed to be here, baby. That's right. Don't care nothing about what y'all got going on, how y'all flashing, how y'all name brand out. Don't care nothing about the handles that's attached to your name. Baby, I'm here because I'm supposed to be here. What you say, chin up, chest out, baby. I'm supposed to be here. And when you get in those rooms, when you get in those environments, you owe it to yourself to speak with authority. You owe it to yourself to stand 10 toes to the ground. Oh, baby, I'm supposed to be here. That's a fact. It's a call attached to that cure. Gideon say, I don't know what's going on. What about Moses? So Moses say, I'm slow of speech. How you want me to go over there and start talking to folks? I can't go over there and start talking to them people. Say, I'm gonna give you the words, baby. Understand? I'm gonna provide a way. If you're going to go and do what you're supposed to be doing, and you're operating in your purpose and your alignment, you gotta stop worrying. Period. But stop being concerned about the small things. Stop being concerned and wasting so much time, energy, and effort on the minute things. Them things ain't gonna stop you. Those are small hurdles. And as you continue on your healing journey, on your spiritual journey, on your growth journey, on your development journey, you're gonna learn how to jump over small hurdles. Understand that. But in order for you to jump over those small hurdles, you gotta go through a conditioning stage. You gotta go through a time where you're over there in that wilderness, in that dark hour. You're gonna go through a time where you don't really understand what's going on in your life, but you still got to stay committed to the plan. Yeah, you got to be committed to the commitments that you make to yourself. You got to be committed to those commitments. When you say that this is what you're going to do, you're going to have to do that. When you establish your boundaries, you got to enforce your boundaries. When you say that this is how I'm going to live and this is how I'm going to operate and this is what it's going to be, you got to hold yourself accountable first. Understand that you got to hold yourself accountable first. And the moment that everybody around you start to see that you're holding yourself accountable for it, and then, yeah, that's right, that's when they're all going to start to fall in alignment as well, baby. Yeah, she don't play about her. She don't tolerate that. She don't put up with that. You ain't gonna be able to do that with that one. Understand, but they first have got to see that you're operating and respecting and honoring your own boundaries. Because if they see that you're inconsistent with you, that's exactly what they gonna do. When they see that you say one thing about you and do another, that's exactly what they gonna do. When they see that you lie and cheat when it got something to do with you, then guess what? You about to deal with a liar and a cheater. Understand that you're attracting the same things that you are. At one point or another, you're going to have to show up different in your life if you want to produce something different in your life. But that all starts with your mindset. You got to be willing to renew it. You got to be willing to unlearn the things that you thought that you knew. You got to be willing to become open-minded. These are things that you owe to yourself. Can't nobody just pour this on you. Ain't nobody gonna just come and just give it to you. No, you gotta do this for yourself. You gotta be committed for yourself. Yeah. I'm about to go deep. I'm about to go deep. I'm about to go deeper than it. I'm about to go. Yeah, if you want, I want you to understand that you got to show up. It's your job to show up. It's your job to be committed to your commitments. It's your job to create the plan. It's your job to create your boundaries, and your boundaries should be accompanied by consequences, because boundaries without consequences are what? They're just idle threats. And you cannot afford to make idle threats. Understand that your boundaries have got to come with consequences. When you say that this is what it's going to be, that's exactly what it has to be. And I want you to understand that when you start to fix yourself and you start doing all of this work on yourself, and you have that level of faith for yourself, the reason why I tell you that self-awareness is so important, I tell you that it's important because when you start becoming aware of yourself, you also become aware of the people that surround you. You become aware of the behavior that's around you. And you got to understand that the more that you grow, the more that you elevate, the more that you heal, the enemy will do what? He's going to start creating distractions in your life. And a lot of times the distractions that he's going to create is always going to come from the people that are closest to you. Y'all the one who said go deep. I just want, yeah. Oh, I'm out here now. Yeah, it's always gonna come from the people that it's always gonna come from the people that's closest to you. Those distractions, that hurt, that pain. All of a sudden, the moment that you start healing, the moment that you start growing, the moment that you start elevating in life, and you feel like you done moved 4 steps forward, and now they pushing you 5 steps back. Nobody had an issue with you until you start reading self-help books. Nobody had an issue with you until you start praying, and now you the villain in everybody's story. Nobody had nothing to say about you until you start going to empowerment conferences, until you start signing up for webinars, until you start saying, I don't want to smoke, I don't want to drink, I'm cleansing my body, I'm fasting from people, I want to step back and step away, and I'm just trying to see who I am now. Nobody had a problem with you at all. Nobody had an issue with you at all. You lost all your friends on this journey. You detach yourself from all those family members on this journey. Understand that, because guess what? Everybody was cool with me when I was doing what they was doing. When I was doing what they was doing, ain't nobody have a problem. When I was out there with them, they ain't nobody have a problem. I was everybody's bestie. I was everybody's good friend. I was everybody this and that. I was the first person that they called. But guess what? You were the first person that they called because you was the dependable one. They knew that if they called you, you would come. You was a good friend to everybody because you were a good friend. You were, you were a friend to them. They weren't a friend to you. You was the family member that they called, and they said that you were the person that kept all the family together. You were the glue. And the reason why they came to you is because you were always the person willing to make the sacrifices for everybody. Nobody's going to walk away from you when you're the person that's giving them what they want. Nobody's going to be upset with you when you're providing all the service that everybody wants. Nobody's going to get mad with you or handle you a certain type of way when you're the person that's giving, and doing it without boundaries. Understand that. You're thinking that it's a good thing. You're running around saying, I'm everybody's rock, and not understanding that that should not be the case. You ain't got no business being everybody's rock. You ain't got no business being everybody's go-to. You ain't got no business being everybody's glue to hold everything together. Baby, if they can't reciprocate, they can't participate. It should be equal around here. Yeah, you thinking that it's a flex. You thinking that it's a flex. You think, come on now. You thinking that it's a flex. It ain't a flex. Put it in the comment section. Oh, that ain't a flex, baby. Oh, that ain't a flex. That's not a flex. Just put it ain't a flex. Put it in the comment section. Oh, it ain't a flex. It ain't a flex, baby. It ain't a flex. I want you to understand it ain't a flex. And sometimes we think it ain't a flex. Come on, double tap on the screen. Send me some love, man. Y'all at 104.3K, 104K. Double tap on the screen, man. Let's get it up. We need to get up to 200K. I need for you to understand it ain't a flex. It's really not a flex, because in that situation, what you got to understand is that you're boasting about being used. You're boasting about being taken advantage of. You boasting about always being the person that's being drugged through the mud and drugged through the cold. But because you are looking at it from that same broken lens, you're thinking that it's okay. You're thinking that it's cool. And that's the reason why I'm telling you that you have to change your perspective. You got to change your view. You got to change the way that you look at things. And on your spiritual journey, on your healing journey, on your development journey, understand that this right here, you got to get to a place where you understand that you matter, that people should be pouring into you the same way that you're pouring into them, that you got to understand that you deserve to be happy. You deserve to have joy. You deserve to have peace. You deserve to have a love that you won't have to question. You deserve to have friendships that you ain't got to question. You deserve to have people around you, surrounding you, and that you don't have to question. Understand that you deserve to be connected to people that'll show up for you the same way that you're willing to show up for them. And if they cannot do that, they don't deserve you. Because it's going to come up. Oh, I don't even know if y'all ready for this. I'm okay. Y'all at 117. I'm gonna wait on them to get to 120. I'm about to drop it on them. I don't know if y'all ready. I don't even know if y'all ready for this. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Kira. I appreciate that badge, man. Y'all send me some love up top. Yeah. Cause see, sometimes you're gonna get to that place in your life, and you gonna have this right here prayer. You gonna have this prayer, and don't y'all try to get off the live when I say this, cause I know so as soon as I start getting real deep, y'all be like, oh, I gotta go right now because here she goes. She got her feet kicked up on my coffee table. She running up and down my hallway. She's standing up over my bed, and now she all in my business the way that she is. And I wasn't sure that I was ready for that. Oh, there they go right there. I need for you to understand that. Note number 3 is this right here. Sometimes your prayer. Sometimes your prayer is going to be, God, anything or anybody that's not good for me, if you know that they're not really here for me, if you know that they don't really love me like that, if you know that they are not really the people that I'm supposed to be surrounded by, I'm going to need for you to remove them from me. I'm going to need for you to take that away from me. I don't want that in my life. And I need for you to understand the notice is right here. Fix them because they bothering me. Hello, somebody. Fix them because they bothering me. Some folks, and most of the time, it be your adult children. Sometimes it be your best cousin. Sometimes it be your school friends, the one that you done went all the way through school with, and you don't see yourself past them. And every single thing about them, it bothers you. It's like that thorn in your side. Like come on, God. I understand that they ain't got enough sense to pray for themselves, but can you do it for me? Can you fix that? Can you fix them because they bothering me? Can you fix that situation because that's bothering me? I can't sleep because my kids and that's bothering me. This relationship that I'm in is bothering me. This situationship is bothering me. This familyship is bothering me. And you got to understand that there'll come a time when you're in there and you're having that prayer, and when things start happening and things start being exposed to you and people start separating and going their separate ways, you have got to learn how to accept it for what it is. What are you trying to tell me? I want you to understand that sometimes you're gonna have to just let them go. I had to remove what was bothering you. I had to, because see, sometimes he's gonna remove what's bothering you, and sometimes he's gonna fix what's bothering you. That's why I said it's gonna be a two-part. Sometimes when it's time to move, you're gonna have to let it be removed. You're gonna have to let it go. And you're going to have to let it go without running in behind it. You're going to have to let it go without sending it all those text messages. You're going to have to let it go without you sitting in a bed whining and crying and tossing and turning and missing meals and having stress attacks and panic attacks. You're going to have to let it go because it wasn't good for you. It wasn't good to you. It just wasn't treating you right. Hello, come on, let's just be real. What you say, Coach? Sometimes you gotta let it go because it's not treating you right. It's just, I try with you. You just, if you ever had somebody in your life that I love you and I'm willing to do anything in the world for you, and I'm willing to go from zero to prison or from hell to jail about you, but you just won't treat me right. Understand that I had to, come on, just put it in the comment section. You just won't treat me right. You just won't respect me right. You just won't show up for me right. You just won't be consistent for me right. You just won't do right by me. You just won't treat me right. Come on. Come on. Come on. You gotta, it ain't even that you don't love them. It ain't even that you don't want them. It ain't even that you don't want it to work. You just wouldn't treat me right. And when they won't treat you right and you're willing to treat them right, it's a part of you that just, you want to understand it. You want to wrap your brain around it, and you just can't, because I'm not even asking you to do something that I'm not willing to do. I'm not even asking you to make sacrifices that I'm not willing to make. I'm not even asking you to provide for me something that I'm not already providing for you. I just want, understand that. See, if you ain't never been in that type of situation, if you never experienced a 80-20 or a 60-40, if you've never been in that situation where you was willing to give somebody your last breath, if you won't get that. Especially mothers, y'all should be double tapping. Especially mothers, it's like, I love you to the point of no end, but I cannot allow you to destroy me. Come on. For my church people, I'm about to take us there real quick. Y'all remember when the lady came to Christ, right? I'm about to take y'all there because I need for y'all to understand when he took him, when he came there, right? And here he up there, he walking with them. He said, I came, the lady came through the crowd. She pushed through the crowd. Just like I said, it's going to be sometimes in your life where you're going to have to push through every single thing. You got to navigate through every piece of pain. You got to navigate through every piece of hardship. You got to navigate through all the echoes, the trauma, the drama of your life. You got to learn how to shut out all that noise. Understand that right there. That's a red ink pen note. Don't know where that came from, but hey, write it in red ink, baby. You're going to have to learn how to shut out all the noise. You got to learn how to navigate through all of that. You're going to have to suppress that noise, that extra drama, that extra chaos in your life just to be able to get to that spot that you need to get to. And when you get over there, you got to understand, just like that lady said, this right here, this bothering me. What she told him was, she said, I need for you to do something with my daughter. My daughter is possessed, and her being in the condition that she's in is stunning my growth, because I'm having to give all my time to her. I'm having to bend over backwards for her. I'm having to do all these things for her. It's causing me drama. It's causing me turmoil in my life. I see I got some Bible readers in here. I see you in the comment. Double tap. He said, she's possessed and I need some help because she's bothering me. And a lot of us got things in our life that's bothering us. The relationship, the friendships, the situationship, the jobship, the churchship, the negative connections, the negative Nancy's, Debbie Doubters, the pity party patties, all of these different folk. Y'all ain't bothering me. I just want y'all to put that in the comment section. I just need that in there. Yeah. If you got something that's bothering you, come on. I want to get up off this stool so bad, y'all. Yeah. Come on now. Come on. It's bothering me. If you got something that's bothering you, just put it's bothering me. Just put it's bothering me. And then you're gonna understand as soon as I get to this next part, you're gonna understand why I told you to put it's bothering me. I just need you to claim it, declare it over your life. I need for you. We're gonna put it out here. We're gonna put it in the chat. We're gonna put it in the chat. If you got something that's just bothering me, it's just bothering me, coach. That's right. It's just bothering me. And what you got to understand is that when she came, she had to push through a lot. She had to slide through a lot. She had to navigate through a lot. And in the process of her getting his attention, she was yelling and screaming. And guess what he was doing? He was ignoring her. He was yelling and screaming. And guess what he was doing? He was ignoring her. She was yelling and screaming. Why are you putting emphasis on that, coach? Because sometimes I want you to understand that you're going to feel as though God is ignoring you. You're going to feel like nobody hears you. You're going to feel like you're talking to the ceiling. You're going to feel like nobody's going to come in and help. Nobody's going to fix it. That you're going to be out there by yourself and that there's no coming back from where you are right now. I want you to understand that there's going to be times in your life where you're going to feel abandoned. You're going to feel alone. You're going to feel like it's falling on deaf ears. But he heard everything that was going on, and she kept saying, I need you over here. She yelled and screamed so much. I had to make sure you understood that. I had to take it out of the Bible and put it right here in real life so you understand that. Because it's a lot of y'all that's in that situation. If you're going to be real, you should have been saying ouch and sending a gift. Because it's a lot of y'all right now. Y'all know for a fact, coach, you ain't doing nothing but telling the truth. I done been in a lot of situations where I felt like God was ignoring me. I done been in a lot of situations where I felt like giving up on Christ and saying, ain't no way in the world that he could be real. And I'm experiencing this. Ain't no way in the world you can be real. And I'm going through hell like this. Ain't no way in the world this can be real, and I'm having to go through what I'm going through right now, this pain that I feel right now, this brokenness that I got right now. Ain't no way in the world. I done been in them situations where I've been crying, I've been sliding down walls, then went next door and slid down a couple of theirs, then went down the hall and slid down a couple of theirs. Understand that I done went months on top of months, not knowing if I was coming or going, so much that I got frustrated, I got agitated, I got annoyed to the point where I said, I'm going to take matters into my own hand. Oh, that's too real. Yeah, that's too real. That wasn't even in there, but that was. Oh, yeah. Thank you, gorgeous glow. That okay. Well, thank y'all. That was too real and too deep, and that wasn't in my notes. But yeah, some of you, okay. Y'all know my back. I can't get up off the stool, but I want to. Yeah. Come on now. Come on. Let's be real. We done got so mad. We done got so angry. We done got so frustrated, agitated, and annoyed with the situation because we felt like he wasn't operating on our time, wasn't coming through on our time, wasn't providing when we wanted him to provide, wasn't opening that door or that opportunity when we wanted him to do it. And just like she was standing out there hooping and hollering and feeling like he wasn't hearing her, that's the same thing that some of us do. But she went another route. I'm just trying to bring it home so that y'all can understand that some of y'all allowed that frustration, agitation, and annoyance to cause y'all to abort that mission, to cause y'all to throw in that towel, to make y'all want to go out there and try to control the outcome. And And when you get out there trying to control the outcome, then you make a bigger mess than what was already. Come on now. If you ain't never made a mess of your life, you ain't gonna get that. Yeah. But for some folk that know that they done made a mess out of their life, I know you got tears rolling right now. Yeah, come on, let's be real. When you them situation when you step back and say, you know what, I should have left that alone. I should have never said that. I should have never sent that text message. I should have never made that call. I should have never went over there. I should have never knocked on that door. I should have never approached them. I should have just left well enough alone. Okay, come on. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. It ain't just me. Double tap. I'm waiting on y'all to get to 200K. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Come on, let's just be real. A lot of us done been in them situations where we can honestly say that, you know what? It was a lot of situations that I wish that I could have took back that text message, but they didn't have that feature at the time where you can understand that there was a lot of times that I know for a fact that I should have never went over there to knock on that door, because me going over there knocking on that door got both of us charged, because here we go, criminal domestic violence. Here we go, because they got the yelling, I got the yelling, and things got out of hand. And now I got that charge on my record. Come on, let's just be real. Y'all know I coach the trenches. I want to be real about it. It's them situations where I felt like I could beat the system, that I could finesse the system, and now here I am. I got this fraud on here. I got this laundering on here. Here I am in a situation because I was operating out of what? Out of desperation. Yeah. That's a note right there. I'm gonna get to it. So, matter of fact, I want to drop it on in there. I got a note over here that says stop operating out of desperation. Understand, because when you operate out of desperation, I want you to understand that you make costly mistakes. I'm going back up to that, though. I want you to know I'm going back up to that. These notes are a little bit out of order right now because I just put that there. Yeah, what you say? I said you got to stop operating out of desperation, because when you operate out of desperation, you make costly mistakes. When you're operating out of desperation, you find yourself in relationships that you ain't got. I want to get up off this doggone stool so bad. When you're operating out of desperation, you find yourself in relationships that you ain't got no business being in. You find yourself in marriages that you ain't got no business being in. You find yourself in friendships that you ain't got no business being in. You find yourself on jobs that you ain't even got no business being on, because that wasn't a job for you. And now you over there barely making your ends meet, when you know that you're capable of more. You're capable of doing more. You know what your credentials, your accolades is, but your mindset was broken, and you took on that survival mode type of mindset. Instead, a piece of a check is better than no check. Instead of you utilizing your time wisely to go over there and get down there and get that resume updated, to go over there and get into the right environments with the right folk. Come on and talk to me nice. You have got to stop operating out of desperation, because operating out of desperation will cause you to make costly mistakes. Yeah. Come on now. Yeah, they put you in a marriage that you know you ain't got no business being in. You ain't even get to know them first, and you done married them, and now you in all kind of debt. Hello, somebody. Yeah. You done married them and the debt. Hello, here you are now. Now you come on. I just want to say, you when you start operating out of desperation, because you know, you do what? Yeah, I heard somebody say, well, if you operating out of desperation, man, you're a married Ishmael and want to make him Isaac. That what I heard. I heard that. Say you're married Ishmael and you will try to make him Isaac. You will try to make something be something that you want it to be, because you know the mistake that you made. So now you done married somebody that ain't the somebody that you were supposed to be marrying. And now that you done married them, you trying to twist and turn and shape them to be what it is that you want them to be. And you putting all your expectations on them. You will go out. Yeah, you will. Come on, let's just be real about it real quick. That's what you will do. You will already know that ain't that person, but you will go outside your way trying to dump that all on them, and you will have them fighting in that relationship trying to live up to an expectation that they'll never be able to feel. Why? Because that just ain't me. Desperation. I'm going back. Say, put in the comment section, Coach, go back. Put in the comment section, Coach, go back. I'm about to go back. Yeah, I just want you to go back. Just tell me, yeah, come on, double tap on the screen. Let's just be real. I say that, you know, out of desperation, you are marrying Ishmael, and you'll try to make him Isaac. Understand that, right? You'll marry Jacob and try to make him somebody else. Understand? I want to make him Jeremiah, and that ain't the case. That ain't who you married. You knew he was a trickster before you did that. You know he was a con artist before you did that, and you thought that your generosity would change him. You thought that the person that you was, you could change him, that you could buy into it, that you could make him be something that he wasn't. I'm just using examples, just pulling names, just so that you can understand what was going on. What you will do is, out of desperation, it'll cause you to make these mistakes, and these mistakes is going to cost you. But I want to go back when I say that you're going to have to, I got some things in my life that I need you to fix, and I need you to fix these things because they're bothering me. And you got to understand that sometimes God's way of fixing certain things in your life is him simply removing those things. And when he removed those things from you, you ain't got no business running after it. You ain't got no business chasing it down. You ain't got no business sending it no 4-page letters. You ain't got no business going over there talking about, can we have one more sit down? It was exposed to you for a reason. It was put out there for you to see for a reason. You said take away anything that wasn't beneficial to you, anybody that didn't mean you no good, and I don't need you to be surprised by the folk that get to going. Understand that you just got to let them go. But there will be some things and some people in your life that he's going to be willing to fix. And the example that I'm using is when the woman was pressing through the crowd as Jesus was going to Israel to go help out the children of Israel, and she was hooping and hollering. And what I said was that sometimes that's what we do. She was hooping and hollering and he wasn't responding. She was hooping and hollering and he wasn't saying anything. And I was saying that that's how we operate. We are hooping and hollering, and if it doesn't happen the way that we want it to happen, we'll start operating out of desperation. We'll abort our whole mission because we'll be trying to control the outcome. But this lady had a whole nother thing going on, which is what I want you to take on. Hello, somebody. I know you're like, wait a minute, why would we take on what she got going on? When I tell y'all last week, I talked about expanding your faith. When I talked about standing on your faith, when I said understanding what your faith is and knowing how powerful faith really is in your life, you got to trust and believe things are going to work out for you. You got to trust and believe that doors are going to open for you. You got to trust and believe that the opportunities that you want are going to come for you. You have got to trust and believe these things in order for these things to actually happen. So she yelling and she hooping and she hollering. She did it so much, y'all, that the disciples that was walking with him said, Lord, send her away because she bothering us. I want you to understand she there because something bothering her. Come on, I'm telling you, the Bible is the best self-help book that you will ever be able to read. You got to take away the way that it was taught to you from the beginning, the way that they used it to try to do. No. Take out all of that and go back and reread it as a self-help book. I promise you will get a whole nother outlook. See, she's there because something's bothering her, right? She got a thorn in her own side. She dealing with a struggle of her own. Understand that. And guess what? They are hooping and hollering, and they mad because they saying that she bothering them. Send her away because she bothering us. All that crying that she doing is bothering us. All that worship that she doing is bothering us. All that begging that she doing, that's bothering us. Understand? So she's getting on their nerve, and they're saying that she's bothering them. You got to understand that in that moment, can I make it so everybody can understand? That's the way that it is with some of us. Understand that if your praise, if your growth, if your development, if your new boundaries and all of that, if that doesn't bother some folk, then you are not doing it right. You ain't doing it right until you bother some folk. I'm waiting on you because somebody writing here. What you say? I said you ain't doing it right until you bother some folk. You over there concerned about why they bothered. It's a good thing that they bother, baby. I told you never the perspective. Change your perspective. Friends say yes. Come on, double tap on the screen. Those that know, baby. Understand that. Those that know. If you caught it, you caught it. Your praise is not doing what it's supposed to do until you bother some folk. Your growth ain't doing what it's supposed to do until you bother some folk. Your boundaries are not boundaries, and they not operating right until you start bothering bothering some folk, understand that this new life, when you're shedding the old version of yourself, it's going to bother some folk. It's going to piss some folk off. It's going to put some folk in their feelings because they're so used to that broken version of you, that version of you that did not know your worth, that version of you that did not know what you were bringing to the table, that version of you that would allow them to take from you without any type of limits. They used to that one that they can talk to crazy, that they can walk like a dog. And the moment that you start setting out boundaries and saying, I'm no longer tolerating this, you got to be prepared for some folk to be bothered by your growth, intimidated by your development. Let me get 5 badges, IG. Yeah. Let's just be, we're going to have to be real about that. Yeah. If your praise ain't bothering some folk, you ain't doing it right. If your boundaries don't bother nobody, you ain't doing them right. Understand that. And now I want to go a little bit further. I heard a songwriter say that if your goals don't scare you, they ain't big enough. Hello, somebody. Well, that's what she said. God bless the dead songbird. You know what I mean? I love her song, but she said, yeah, if the goals that you setting for your life, if they don't scare you, they ain't big enough. You need to set them big, baby. You need to be ready to go extreme. You need to be ready to go top tier. You need to be ready to go all the way. Like that's how you got to set it so high that you like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna do this. Why? Because you got to have that level of faith. You got to have that level of grit, that level of grind, that level of passion over your life. You got to understand. That's how high you got to set it. You got to get to that place in your life where you know for a fact, oh yeah, I'm gonna bother you, because baby, maybe you ain't been through what I've been through, but this praise is for what I've been through. And this next praise I'm going to go get right here, this is for the things that he stopped from happening to me. And this praise right here, this praise is for what he about to do in my life. Sometimes you got to show up and you got a 3-part praise. Baby, you can't slow down what I'm about to do. And you got to do a road check. You got to make sure when you get there, you sit beside the right folk. Because if you ain't got a reason to praise, if you ain't got a reason to have joy, if you ain't got a reason to be happy in your life, get away from me. Don't want to be surrounded by nobody that's always miserable, always complaining, always upset about something. Hello, somebody. You got to understand that your growth and development is going to bother some folk. And they said, can you send her away because she's bothering us? See, we would have left when folks started talking about us. Oh, come on. I said she was there because something was bothering her. They started complaining because she was bothering them. And I want you to understand that, just like I told y'all last week when I taught y'all about navigating through the echoes, navigating through the chaos, navigating through the drama. When I say that the Bible is the best self-help book, this is what I'm breaking down to you right here. I need for you to imagine yourself in that situation. Imagine yourself in that situation, and you're surrounded by people that are speaking negatively about you. You're surrounded by people that are belittling you, that are slandering you, that are lying on you, that are doing all of these things. I want you to understand that this is what we go through on a regular basis. We start dealing with this, and because of the negative things that people will say, I just want somebody that's not afraid to be honest. I just want you to put, that's me, coach. I need for you to understand that you'll get to that place where they're speaking negatively about you, slandering you, discrediting you, saying all these things about you. You allow what they're saying to cause you to abort your mission. That should be real. That's been me, coach. Yeah, they started talking about me, so I said, you know what? I don't even care about it no more. I just gave it up. Even though it was working well for me, I just gave it up because I felt like, everybody was mad and it was causing so much problems. So I just gave it up, coach. I couldn't handle all the mess that came with it. It just got too messy for me. And I want you to understand that sometimes in life, it's going to get messy, baby. It's going to get messy. And that's what I tell my people all the time. You better get into that Patreon, baby. Oh, it's going to get messy sometimes. Sometimes you're going to have to piss people off. You're going to have, it's going to be some folk that's going to have a whole bunch to say. And you keep focused. You keep pushing right on to that finish line. Understand, because that thing now, that's bigger than you. It's bigger than them. And it's going to get messy sometimes. And a lot of times, just like how we live right now today in these type of situations where people are sitting there talking negatively about you, you could go on social media and they're going outside of their way and they trying to slander you. They trying to expose you, and they're putting all this negative stuff out there. And you know, when folk don't have all the facts, they'll start making up stuff. And now they digging up stuff from your past and they posting it there. They doing this and doing that, doing everything in their power to try to make you look bad, to try to discredit you, to make people feel a certain type of way about you. Well, that's exactly what she was going through in that moment. She said, turn her away because she's bothering us. Her begging is bothering us. Her hooping and hollering is bothering us. Can you do something about this? I just want to say this right here. And then he says to the lady, y'all, this, I want to show y'all how sometimes, I just want to say this, like, I just want to say this right here, right here. He says to her, he say, and I ain't gonna quote it word for word, but he said to her, you know, I came here for the kids of it, the children of Israel. That's what I came here for. I didn't come here for her. I came here for the children of Israel. She ain't on my agenda. She ain't on my thing to do. She ain't on my list of things to do. And the woman kept hollering. Right? Because you got to understand that sometimes it don't even make no sense. Like, why are you telling me about these children of Israel? I ain't here for that. I'm talking about my own daughter. I came on behalf of my own daughter. Understand that? I get what you're saying, and I want you to do what you got to do for them. But sometimes, what you say, self-full? So what I told y'all last week, I said sometimes you got to get self-full. It ain't about you being selfish. It's about you being self-full. And sometimes, well, God, that don't even make no sense. Jesus, that don't make no sense. That ain't what I didn't even ask you about what your assignment was. I wasn't concerned about what your assignment was. Sometimes the answer that you get ain't gonna make no sense. Understand it? It ain't gonna make no sense. Like, what is you telling me about that for? Because that's not why I'm here. I'm that focused in my life. I'm not about to engage with you with a conversation about something about somebody else when I got my own thing that I need to fix. I don't want to hear about what somebody else got going on because I got my own things that I need to fix. I got my own front door that's packed up with dust and dirt. I got my own struggles. I got my own betrayal. I got my own broken heart. I got my own things that I need to know about my child right now. Children of Israel, wish you the best, baby. You can go and do what you need to do for them. But what right now, I can't afford to be nothing but self-full. I can't afford to be nothing but self-full. Yeah, put it in the comment. I got to be self-full. I'm here for what's bothering me. I'm here for what's bothering me. And then he said, yeah, come on. I'm here for what's bothering me. Sometimes you got to be that open. You got to be that honest. You got to be that blunt in what it is that you want from here. Understand that, right? So what are you trying to tell me? I want y'all to jot down real quick in your notes. Keep the prayer simple, baby. Keep the prayer simple. Understand that. Keep the prayer real simple. Understand that you ain't got to have a whole lot of words. Short and sweet. That's what I want you to put. Short and sweet. The prayer can be short and sweet and still powerful. Short and sweet and still powerful. Understand that you ain't got to lay there all day. You ain't got to snot and eat carpet. You ain't got to go through all that. Be real clear about what you want. Be real clear about this is what it is. Short, sweet, and still powerful. It's short and sweet and still powerful. I'm here about what's in my side. The thorn that's in my side. I'm here about my child. I understand you got other stuff to do, but if you could spare me a moment, if you could spare me a half a second, understand, because I know you can do it that fast. I need a half a second. He said, well, I'm here for the people of Israel right now. Then he had the nerve to tell this lady. There you go, short, sweet, and still powerful. There you go. Yeah, because it don't take all day. When you in a rush, I need this right now. If you ain't got no kids, you probably won't understand that. But when you got something going on with your child, when your child is in a tight spot, when you're a mother, you didn't carry that child for 9 months or really 10, you done did all of that and your baby is in trouble. Your baby is being tormented. Your baby is going through hell. Your baby is experiencing a level of brokenness. Oh, fathers, I know y'all here too. But that's what I'm saying. Your baby, I want you to understand that when you done been, yeah, come on, man. Listen, you gotta, yeah. That's my blood. That's my flesh. That's mine right there. Understand that I know it's other people that need help, but I'm here for mine right now. Understand, and you ain't got all all day because the person that you're talking to is moving at a fast pace and they trying to get where they going, and you ain't got all day to be putting out all them words. You got to know what's the note, short, sweet, and still powerful. Short and sweet, baby, and still, and you got to get right to the point, friend. Right to the point. Let me get 5 badges, IG. Right to the point. You ain't got no other time but to do right to the point. You can't afford to do nothing else but get right to the point, right? So now that she has his attention, he then turns around and say, I can't throw the children's bread to the dogs. He said, it ain't right for me to throw the children's bread to the dogs. I'm waiting on y'all to send me some love, because ain't no way. Yeah, and y'all be over here. Wait, that's good teaching. You better tell. Yo, that's deep right there too. That's yeah, because I'm... This is how it goes down on Mondays. This is how y'all send me some love. Thank you, Victoria. Thank you, Big Eddie. Thank you, I Am Chef. Appreciate you. Y'all send me some love. Let's be real, because I know that just hit somebody like it ain't never hit you. Did you just say? And y'all be talking about weak Christ Jesus was he invented tell somebody off. He invented getting you together. If getting together was a person, that would be him. Did you just call this lady a dog? To her face? Did you? Okay, we'll go back and read it then. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. It's some Bible readers in here that's right here that's letting you know that that's the word. That's there, that it says that. And he said, I can't throw the children's bread to the dogs. Can you imagine? You there begging and crying and you want him to do something for your daughter, and that's the response. If that would have been the response that some of us would have gotten, guess what we would have done? I'm trying to show you how we operate out of desperation. I'm trying to show you how we prematurely abort our mission. I'm trying to show you and break down to you how we are so easily distracted by drama, by trauma, by chaos, by negative people saying negative things in the middle of what we're going through. And if you're not catching that, I want you to go back and rewatch this, because this good teaching. What did he say? Yeah, that right there, if somebody would have said that to us, we would have went slam off. If that would have been said to us, we would have went to cussing and fussing. If that would have been, if you didn't call me out my name, hold up. We would have been taking off our sandals. We would have been pulling off our robe. We would have been snatching up our breeches, getting our fight stance together, because ain't no way in the world you just call me no dog. Ain't no way in the world ain't no way you just did that. And that's another reason how we get distracted and we get pulled out of alignment so easily, because we be focusing on that. He said to this lady, he said, I can't throw the children's bread to the dogs. Remember when I said about your faith? See, your faith will your faith will cause you ready? Got your ink pens out? Your faith will cause you to become blind to the foolishness. Your faith will cause you to become blind to the foolishness. Your faith will cause you to become blind to the foolishness. When you have the right type of faith, you don't entertain any and everything. When you have the right type of faith, you don't dwell or deal in foolishness. When you have the right type of faith, you're not easily distracted by foolishness. You're not easily pulled out of alignment. When you got the right type of faith, you'll be locked in so deep that I hear what you're talking about. But yeah, on to the next. You know what she said to him? He said, it ain't right for me to throw the children's bread to the dogs. She said, well, even the dogs eat the crumbs that fall from their master's table. We could walk away from this live right here. If we gonna be honest, yeah. Oh, that's good teaching, baby. That's good. Oh yeah. Oh, we could. Yeah. That's. Oh, we didn't have Bible study today. We didn't. Yeah. You could walk away. You could walk away right here at that one part. We could walk away right there. She said, even because you didn't call me a dog. So basically, you saying that I'm less than. You saying that I come from the other side. Oh, come on, God. You saying that I'm one of those that came from the other side of the tracks. You saying that I'm a product of brokenness. You saying that, yeah, I'm in the trenches. You saying that I'm the lowest of the lowest right now. You saying that, yeah, I'm one of those people when they say you're a product of your environment. You saying that like back in the day when they used to say the troubled you for the people with, the people from the broken home. So you trying to say that I'm one of the night walkers. I'm one of them people. You saying you call me a dog? I can't be distracted by that foolishness. You ain't gonna get me with that insult. You ain't gonna get me with that. I caught what you said, but her rebuttal said, but even the dogs eat the crumbs that fall from their master's table. And for 1 second inside my chat real quick, I just want you to put, I'll take the crumb. I just want you to put it in my chat real quick. I'll take the crumb. I'll take the crumb. Come on, double tap. Yeah, I'll take the crumb. I'll take the crumb. It was just the way that it was. It was just the way that it was worded. I'll take the crumbs. Now, you have to go back and read into it. Love. He said, why would he say that to her? You know what I mean? I can only tell you what was wrote there. If you want to dig deeper into why it came out that way or why he used that particular verbiage, you will have to go over there and read it. It is definitely in the book of Matthew. And whoever had put the scripture up in my comment section, put it back. It was Matthew 15 and what? Let's get, okay. Matthew 15. Go back down. Matthew 15, verse 25 through 28, my love. You can go and check that out. There you go. Matthew 15, 25 through 28. You can go in and dissect that portion of it. I only want to focus on how easily we get distracted by when people say certain things. And I love the fact that you asked the right type of question. Being dedicated to learning is how you grow, is how you develop, and how you expand your mental health. So yeah, definitely. I love you for that. I love you for that. Double tap on the screen. I'll take the crumbs. I'll take the crumbs. And after she said that, I'll take the crumbs, he said, your faith. Your faith. Her daughter was healed off of her faith. Her daughter wasn't there. But because she was locked in to what she believed, because she was locked in and wasn't distracted from nothing that nobody said, not even when Jesus said that to her, she still never lost her faith. She never gave up. She still continued to push forward through everything, them screaming that she's bothering them to send her away, that she's getting on our nerve, why she crying like that, why she begging like that. She still pushed through. So again, she's still navigating through the pain. She's still navigating through the chaos. She's still navigating through the hurt. She's still navigating through everything, and understand that her daughter was made whole. Her daughter was healed. Not in the part that really gets you is the fact that her daughter wasn't even there. Her daughter was still at the house. She did all of this on her own. She pushed through the crowd. She went out there on her own, and she let it be known because of what this right here. She's bothering me. The fact that this is going on with her, that's hurting me, because she's going through this, that's hurting me. Her being down is bothering me. So my faith, then Yeah. When I say the right type of faith, I'm just, again, I'm back on the right type of faith. You got to have the right type of faith. Understand that. And sometimes and when I tell you guys on these videos, and I said that some people are surviving off of your prayers, some people are surviving off the fact that you're still connected to them, that some people are still able to doing the same things and the things that they're able to do because of the anointing, because of the blessing, because of the position that God got you in. I want you to understand that it's the same exact way, because a lot of y'all right now know that y'all are dealing with people that if I pull back away from you, if I separate myself from you, if I stop doing this, and this, I already know. And when you're talking to me, you will say, Coach, if I don't do it, it won't get done. If I don't do this, and this, then this, and this won't be taken care of. This is just how they operate. And some people are still living off of you. They're leeches to you. Understand that. And you have got to know what to keep and what to throw out. And when you start removing stuff, you got to let it just go. You just got to let you when he start moving, some people here are going to move and some people we going to heal. But that's all going to be based on, what he feels like, because you still got to understand that he sees and hear things that we don't see and we don't hear. He's I'm not present. We're not. So you got to stop questioning God's credibility. Stop showing up and think, oh, yeah, well, I know he did this here, but I don't know if he'll do that there. The same one that delivered you from this is going to deliver you from that. The same one that healed you here can open a door there. The same one that came over there and gave that judge to change your heart is the same one that can go into that emergency room and tell them doctors, give the doctors the skill, the techniques to pull off a miracle right there in your life. Understand that God is able to do. There's nothing too big. There's nothing too small. There's no dark hour. There's nowhere in your life that he can go, that you can go, that he will not be present with you. So what are you saying? The stress and the anxiety and the depression that you carry with you, I want you to let that rest. I want you to lay that down. I want you to let that right there. I need for you to let that go. You are not in control of the outcome. You are in control of the way that you show up. You are in control of the decisions that you make. That's it. That's all. You got one job, and that's to get there. What's the topic of the day? I'm showing up, God, and this is all that I got. I'm showing up broken. I'm showing up down bad. I'm showing up dirty. I'm showing up like a dog. Hello, somebody. I'm showing up the way that I'm showing up, and that's all that I got. Hello, I'm coming to you as I am, face full of tears, one leg in a kickstand. This is all that I got. Work a miracle with this. Because number one was you got to stop waiting to get started. You got to stop waiting to get right before you get started. Because the next note was what? If he's going to put you in that position, whatever is ailing you, whatever is wrong with you, whatever deficit that you have, you got to understand where there's the call, he has the cure. All you got to do is show up. Call, cure. It's a cure attached to that calling. Every single time. Remember I said, Gilead, I'm the weakest one in the tribe. And from the weakest tribe. How am I going to do that? Moses, I'm slow of speech. What am I going to do with that? David, I ain't even say nothing about him. Listen, I'm a shepherd boy. What you want me to do? God can take somebody that everybody look at as a nobody. And he can make him somebody in front of everybody. And somehow or another, we keep skipping past that. Understand the next thing is, sometimes you got to keep it short and sweet. That short, sweet, that prayer, short, sweet, and still powerful. You got to be clear. What's that note? Say, fix them, because that's bothering me. That thing that you got attached to me, fix it. It's bothering me. That's bothering me. You got to stop operating out of desperation. Operating out of desperation will have you out here making costly mistakes. And sometimes the rebuttal or the answer, it don't make no sense. You ain't going to understand it. But even when you don't understand it, You owe it to yourself to stay faithful to what you know. Removing fear, inserting faith. I'm faithful to what I know. I hear what y'all say, but I'm sticking to what I know. I know how y'all feel, but I'm sticking to what I know. I know what y'all say statistics say, but I'm sticking to what I know. This is what I know. And I'm going to stand on that. Because one thing's for sure, two things for certain is this right here. You're going to always behave in a way. Y'all got your e-pens out? I'm waiting on y'all. Double tap on the screen. Yeah. Because I ran through them notes for y'all, and I just wanted to make sure y'all had got them. And I'm gonna tell you what I'm about to say. I want to make sure you got it. I want to make sure you got it. Double tap on my screen. Send me some love. Send me some love. Send me some love. Send me some love. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, even a dog. That girl say, yeah. Y'all remember? Make sure y'all write that down. I'll take the crumbs, baby. I'll take the crumbs. That's okay. That lady say, even the dogs eat the crumbs that fall from the master's table. Come on, double tap on my screen. Sometimes y'all be acting like y'all too good. I'm gonna take what I can get from you. This what you sending me. This what we about to do. Okay, then that's what it is. We up still. We up still. Understand that. Double tap on the screen. You cannot be easily distracted. Life is going to life no matter what. There's always going to be something that's going on. Thank you, Wisdom Knowledge. I appreciate that badge. I got 36 badges. I need 4 more, IG, before we reach the goal. Y'all at 343.3. I'm sorry, 344K down here on TikTok. I need y'all to double tap on that screen real quick. Double tap on this Speak Life. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. I'll take the crumbs. Come on now. Let's just be real about it. Yeah, let's double tap on the screen. All right, I want you to understand how important it is for you to always make sure that you're keeping your eyes on your own paper, always focusing on your own development. It's not about you being perfect. It's not about you having all your ducks in a row. It's not about everything going the way that you wanted to go in life. You have got to learn how to operate in chaos, organize chaos. By organized chaos, I mean put things where they belong. If you know that that's drama, if you know that that's past history stuff that you done went through, you have to learn how to compartmentalize that stuff. I'm not going to be easily distracted by that, especially when you know the behaviors of people. And a lot of us, if we're going to be honest, we know the type of people that we're dealing with. We know how they show up. We know the things that they'll say. We know how they behave. And I say that because too oftentimes than not, we hear people say that's just how they act. That's just how they talk. That's just the person that they are. And we make these excuses for the way that people behave in our life instead of us correcting that behavior, instead of us letting them know that I'm not going to tolerate that. You have got to understand that it's important for you to establish your boundaries, and with your boundaries to also create consequences that are attached to that. You won't talk to me crazy. You won't in and out my life. You will not show up inconsistent. These are things that I'm not going to tolerate. Understand that. And when you create these boundaries, you owe it to yourself to respect your boundaries, because people are going to be watching to see how you handle you, how you show up for you, how you respect you. And that's what they're going to give you in return. They're going to give you back you. And you have to understand that. And that's the reason why when I'm saying, I'm using the example of how she had to push through and ignore everything that was going on and had to really lock into her life and what she wanted for her life. You got to understand that your level of faith, the consistency that you have in your life, what it is that you want, and being locked in like that with your mindset. Remember I said you have to renew your mindset. You got to become a person that you've never been before. You got to show up like you've never shown up before. You got to be dedicated in a way that you've never been dedicated before. You got to become a brand new you. You want something different. You got to become something different, because one thing's for sure, two things for certain, and people are going to be watching, and they're going to watch because of this note right here, because you're going to always behave in a way that is consistent with the way that you see yourself. Remember in the beginning of the video, I said perception. That note said, you will always behave in a way that is consistent with the way you see yourself. Let's think about that for a second. Double tap on the screen. You're almost at 400K. She said, "Who? That's good." You'll always behave in a way that is consistent with the way that you see yourself. That lady had all the reasons in the world to turn around, to give up, to throw in the towel, to say that this ain't gonna work. But because she saw her daughter as being healed, that faith was the faith that had her locked in. She navigated through all that negativity, through all that pain, through all the negative Nancys, the Debbie Doubters, the pity party patties, the spectators and the haters, the cyber bullies. She pushed. Red ink pen note was what? You got to shut out that extra noise. Always put in the comment section, it's just noise. It's just noise. Sometimes you have to look folk directly in their face. When they over there with that foolishness, you have to look them directly in the face and say, "Oh, baby, that's just noise. That's just noise." That's it. And the red ink pen note that I gave you was, when you have the right type of faith, understand that having the right type of faith, understand, it'll keep you from dwelling or dealing with foolishness. When you have the right type of faith, you don't deal with foolishness because you know what you know already. That's just noise to you. That's just noise. You got to learn how to shut out the extra noise so that you can stay focused. Shut out the extra noise so that you can stay locked in. Shut out the extra noise so that you can accomplish what you set out to accomplish. Because trying to address everything is going to leave you distracted. Knocking on doors, pulling up on folk, trying to clear up rumors, it's going to have you wasting valuable time, valuable energy, and effort on minor things. And some people are already convinced. They've already got their mind made up about you. They already know how they feel about you. So there's nothing that you can say or do that's going to change that. That's just noise. Oh, that need to be a t-shirt right there. Oh, baby, that's just noise. You'll always behave in a way that is consistent with the way that you see yourself. If you see yourself as great, if you see yourself as valuable, then you're going to treat yourself like something that is great. You're going to treat yourself like something that is valuable. If you know for a fact that, you deserve a certain type of thing, and you look at yourself and that's how you're going to treat yourself. Every single time. You're going to value the person that you are. She had every reason to say, "Oh, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that." No. But you got to understand, even when he said, "I can't take the children's bread and throw it to the dogs. It's not right for me to do that." She could have got caught up. Because that's what we would have did. She could have got caught up in the fact that he just said dogs. So you trying to say that I'm like a dog? That I'm coming to you like a dog? That what you're trying to say to me? And we would have got easily distracted from just that one from right there. She could have got distracted. And a lot of times, if you don't remember anything else, remember what I also said, like this right here. You remember what I told y'all before? I said sometimes that God will put you in situations to test you, to try you, to see if you really about that life. There you go. When I say that, sometimes you give the enemy the credit and say that he did this, he did that, but it ain't really the enemy. There you go. Because for us, it would have been a distraction. For her, it was just noise. Oh, that's just noise. That's just noise, baby. Yeah, but even the dogs eat the crumbs that fall from their master's tables. Come on, double tap on the screen. I want you to understand how important it is for you to show up for yourself, for you to love yourself, for you to make yourself a priority in your life. I wanted to show you guys how we can become so easily distracted with life and life inconsistencies and the up and downness of life. I wanted to explain and break down and use that as an illustration so you can see that when I'm talking to you about navigating through trauma, navigating through pain, navigating through hurt, I had to pull an illustration that you guys could go back and read and understand that these things are going to happen. These things are going to happen. Life is going to life, whether we're here experiencing it or we're in the ground, but it's going to happen. You owe it to yourself to stay committed to you. You owe it to yourself to always making sure that you're proactive in your life. Understand that you should always be, like I said before, setting new goals in your life, a 30-day goal, a 60-day goal, a 90-day goal. You should always know where it is that you stand in your life and what it is that you're working towards every single day. Oh yeah, life is definitely a big classroom. That's all that it is. It's a learning institution. When they say the hard not life, it is exactly what it is. A hard not life, baby. It is definitely just that. It's definitely just that. But I thank God that, we're in a place right now where a lot of people on different platforms, you guys are becoming extremely open-minded to new teaching and going back and rereading the Bible and taking away the judgment that we had our prior teachers have given us, being able to be in that position where we felt bashed by the Bible or belittled by the Bible or judged by it all the time and felt like, being a Christian was such a hard thing to do and it wasn't doable because if I was to do this, then it would be that. And I just thank God that you guys are allowing me to be able to come in and utilize this Bible as a self-help book to teach you and show you different ways of viewing things, and that it's all about the perspective, because a lot of people walked away from church because of the delivery, the way that other people were presenting church to them. And I thank God that you guys, you come here every day, you watch my videos, you share my videos, you interact with my videos. And I just want to tell y'all, I appreciate all the love and all the support because God is definitely amazing. He's amazing. And a lot of people have many different names, and I get that. And I'm not here to try to make somebody pick one thing over the other. But one thing that everybody can agree on is that there's definitely a God. And I feel like at the end of the day, whatever it is that you're doing that's going to make you a better person, then I want you to do that. If you're watching my videos and taking what you can take and that's helping you, then, hey, that's all I needed. It's the impact. I love you guys so much, man. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm going to wait on you guys because y'all at 415. We need to get 500K. I think I only need 2 badges up top. I think it's only two badges away from our 40 badge goal. And I also want to say, definitely, man, you know me, man. I've always been that person, man. And I tell people, I was just saying yesterday, I was like, the difference, because it was like, you're so different. And I was like, the difference between me and most people is I never waited until I was desperate to start going to church. I never waited until I was desperate to start reading the Bible. Most people were made to go to church. They went to church or started praying because they went through a tough time in their life, or they went to prison and picked up the Bible, or they fell sick and they started doing this and that. But for me, I started going to church when I was little, like 12, 13 years old, and I was getting on the church van when it would come through, and that's because I wanted to go through. I was 15 and 16 years old studying spiritual warfare because that's what I wanted to do. My mom's, who's a minister right now, she didn't bring me to church. I brought her to church. My mom was on drugs. My dad was locked up in jail. My sisters and brothers was all going to jail, and even at that age, my brothers and sisters used to say, she's so different, and they used to do things, and they used to say, don't tell Leroy, you already know how she gonna act. Don't tell Leroy, y'all already know what she gonna do. And they used to say that about me all the time. Matter of fact, when I was going to school, they used to call me church girl, and I was cool with it. I've always had a real strong interest in church, and I've loved church my whole entire life. And now just being able to, be a motivational speaker and teacher to the point where I'm able to really, get people to go back and reread certain things and change their perspective on certain things is just a blessing. Yes, that verse was Matthew's chapter 15, 25 through 28. Matthews chapter 15, 25 through 28. And it's a blessing. It's a blessing to be able to show people a different way, a gentle way. You know what I'm saying? And that, if you want a better life, you have to become a better person yourself. It all starts with you. Anything that you want to do in life, I just want people to understand that nothing is off limits to you. You want a better life, you can have it. You want a happier life, a healthier life, then you can have it. You have to take that cap off of yourself. Understand that, because as long as you think lack, that's exactly what you're going to produce. You know what I mean? You should be wanting it. I tell my people all the time, press down, shaking together, and running over. That's right. That means that you get you an overflow. Don't just settle for a sprinkle, and tell them to endow you. I don't care. No, endow me. Pour it all over me, baby. Yeah, endow me. Pour it all over me. I don't need no sprinkle. I don't need no little shower. Endow me. She says, any advice on how to deal with gossip in the church? Yes, I just gave you the best advice ever. If you ask me, I just told you that, right? That's just noise. That's just noise. I just gave you that. That's just noise, baby. You know what I mean? Gossip gonna gossip. That's what they was doing when she was pressing through the crowd. That was just gossip, right? Send her away. She bothering us. All that hooping and hollering, that's bothering us, baby. That's just noise. That's just noise. That's just chatter. They just chatting at that moment. Understand that you'll never be able to stop people from talking. People gonna talk whether they in the church or they in the street. People gonna talk all up and down social media. You're gonna always find somebody that got something to say, good, bad, or indifferent. I don't even waste my time trying to talk to certain people. If you pay attention to my platform and see what it is that I put out, you'll be honest and say, you know what? She really comes on here. She posts her motivational videos. She do her live videos, and she go on by her business. You don't see me smiling and grinning up on everybody's page. You don't see me on everybody's podcast. You don't see me sharing space with everybody just because people may have a bigger platform, or they might be trending, or they might have all this different stuff going on. You never see that with me. Even when I come on TikTok, I got 1.1 million followers on TikTok, and I still drop my motivational video, drop my live video, but y'all don't see me on there all in them battles and smiling and grinning and clicking up with people and all around influencers and all of that. I don't do none of that. That's not my calling. That's not my job. I'm not even here to be popular. I'm not here to be famous. I'm here to be effective. Whatever it is that I can do that can have a positive impact on another person's life. I want to know, how can I help you heal? How can I help you grow? How can I help you evolve in life? That's my job. And that's the reason why I telling them guys at the very beginning of this video, I was so hyped up about my Get in the Room tour. My Get in the Room tour is going to be an intimate setting. I'm only doing a certain amount of tickets on each one. I'm only going to take the tickets no more than 55, 60 at each event, because I want it to be up close. I want it to be personal. I want it to be very intimate, because I want us to pull back the layers of our life that we've been hiding for years, the things that we've been masking for years, the things that we've been pretending to get over. But that broken little girl that wants to just grow, or that broken little boy that just wants to grow, I want to get in touch with that. Because until we lay that to rest, until we fix that, until we handle that business, we cannot create the best version of yourself. And so I'm pulling back on all of that. Normally we'll do the thing for like 150 seats. I'm not doing that. I want to create an environment. If you ever been to a spoken word event or anything like that, where it's that type of setting, that's what you're coming into. It's going to be a meet and greet at the very beginning. Music going to be playing. We're going to have light refreshments for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to come out. We're going to have a full mixer where you guys will actually get to interact with me, have small conversations with me, get pictures, get videos with me. And then I'm going to bless us with a word. That's just how it's going to be. That's my job. You know what I mean? I ain't here for all the rest of that. You know what I mean? I'm just not here for the rest of that. But I did put the flyer up on my Instagram, and I also got it on my TikTok. It's the blue flyer that's circulating that says, first stop is going to be Philadelphia, man. And I ain't going to even flex. I love y'all so much, man. I cannot even believe that y'all went on my Eventbrite and showed out like that. Y'all really did. We had 68% sold out already. for Philadelphia, and the event is January the 27th, and we are 68% already sold out. I posted the screenshot yesterday. You can't tell me that God is not good. You can't tell me that he's not amazing. When I say I got like the best supporters ever, I really and truly do, man. My people are definitely, they're always going to come through. They always, I went to sleep full. My heart was full. I had then called 4 or 5 of my friends, and I'm like, y'all will not believe this. They was like, oh, you lying. I said, I promise y'all I'm not. I sent them the screenshot. They was like, ain't no way. You haven't even posted the link. And honestly, I haven't even posted the link online. What I have done was I put the link inside of my Patreon. And I also, people that are on my page that's like, hey, send me the link to get a ticket. I've been sending it right to you. On Instagram, I've been sending you the link and following you back. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what I've been doing. I'm going to send you, if you hit me and say, I want a ticket to the event, I'm going to hit that follow button first, and I'm going to send you that link. Follow button, then link. You know what I'm saying? Because I want my real supporters there. I want my real supporters there. I want the people that value me, that value my content. I want those people in the building. You know what I'm saying? I want those people in the building. Like a lot of people, oh yeah, where it's lonely at the top. Yeah, that's if you're not trying to help people on the way. I got you. I can't send you the link, but if you go to my website, Mommy of Four, if you go to my website, which is in that bio, LeroyHall.com, you can click it on there as well. If you go to LeroyHall.com, you can get your ticket from there as well. It should be on my website, and you'll be able to grab it. And I see somebody was saying something about my Cash App. Is your favorite speaker? Your favorite speaker? Am I coming to New York? Of course. I'm coming to Houston. That's going to be December the 30th. This in a couple of weeks, I'll be in December. I'll be in Houston, Texas, December the 30th. And December the 30th is the Mastermind Tour, the grand finale. The grand finale. We're gonna end the Mastermind Tour in Houston, Texas, and that is going to be in about 2 more weeks. I'll be in Texas, big Texas. Actually, I'm gonna spend my New Year's. I'm gonna bring New Year's in Texas. So any of you guys want to hang out, then most definitely yes. The Get in the Room tour is coming to the UK. Guys, I will be, I'm going to be in Canada, and I'll also be in Jamaica. So those are the international dates. I'll be in Canada and I'll be in Jamaica. Yes, Detroit. I'm coming to Detroit. New Orleans. Yes, I'm coming to New Orleans. New York. I'm definitely coming to New York. Virginia. I actually have you guys on deck to come to Virginia. I'm going to Charlotte as well. Philly going to be the first stop. Canada, I want to say Canada is August. It's going to be August. You guys are on the date for August. I'll be in the Bronx December the 28th of 2024. Like, man, it's a whole year already planned out. And I also got a bunch of promoters that's already telling me, hey, you coming back. So Waco, Texas, I'm coming back to y'all. Longview, Texas, I'm coming back to y'all. Atlanta, Georgia, I'm coming back to y'all. You know what I'm saying? And these are dates that's not even on the tour flyer. These are dates that the promoters are already locking in. I'm also going to Augusta, Georgia as well, man. Like, when I say that God is going to do what he's going to do. And when God is working in your life and doing things that you know what I mean, that he wants to do in your life, he's always going to make a way. And that's the reason why you can never, ever, ever, ever get caught up in people. Never get caught up in people that are coming or people that are going. You just show up every day and let God know that, hey, look, this is all I got. This is all I got. I'm coming in this right here. This is all I got. Well, you guys, y'all enjoy the rest of your day. IG, if you go on that post that I made about Philly, go right there to that post that I just made about Philadelphia. Go on there and let me know that you need a ticket, and I'll inbox you the link. I'm not publicly posting a link just yet. I got a couple more people in my Patreon that need to get their tickets first. So what I was doing was allowing them to get first dibs. So if you're serious about getting a ticket for Philadelphia, I will inbox you the link, but please do not post the link on the platform just yet, because we get a bunch of people that just noise. They ain't trying to heal for real. They ain't trying to work on themselves for real. They ain't dedicated like that for real. And I want the real in the building. Every single day that you wake up and you put 10 toes to the ground, I want you to sweat yourself. Tell yourself how beautiful you are and how much you love you, because it's no love like self-love. And you first have got to love yourself way before you're able to love anybody else. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, man. I appreciate your love and your support. Kira said, wait a minute, we gotta take it. She ain't gonna miss nothing that I'm at. No way. If I'm up north, she in the building. Her they ain't gonna Tifa. They there. They don't care where I'm at up there. They coming. And Miss Auntie Renee, I love you guys, man. It's your favorite online motivational speaker and life coach, man. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys soon. Oh, there you go. Y'all at 500K now. That's what I'm talking about.